Welcome back, everyone. Kristy is going to do a little part about me, okay? And Kristy, I know you got Jen at about 10:15, so let's get to it.
Yes.
Ask away, and just
Okay.
write your notes away. Okay.
So I cannot help but notice that you have that large banner blue banner in your background that it looks like a dragon or a cat, or I'm not sure, spitting fire or a tiger. I'm not sure, but I would love to learn more about that and why it's in your life.
Okay. In class, notice how I'm going to give her as much information in a short amount of period of time. Okay. This is funny. You say cat. Meow meow. I never had cat before. Everyone, this is the company logo. This is the army that we're creating for speech. It's Speak at Your Prime. A couple points about the logo. If you notice here, Kristy, this looks like a shrimp's tail, perhaps.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you start off, I don't care how you feel about speech, but you're a shrimp. You are weak. People will prey on you, and you have no speaking ability whatsoever. People will take advantage of you. But over the course of the semester, you evolve and you become a tiger. Tigers are fierce, they're strong. People actually come to the zoo to see you. Your words are stronger now. And finally, you become a full-blown dragon. You're not just a strong speaker, you're a mythical speaker. Well, a person that people aren't sure actually exists because your words are powerful and you become legends like Dr. Martin Luther King. So that's what the logo is all about. Speak at your prime, an evolution of a circle of how you can get better into class. Last but not least, the flame is actually bigger than the actual creature because your words are bigger than you.
Wow. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
So in the interest of time, just ask me one more question, okay?
Yes. Okay. So you have a ginormous gallon water jug. Why?
As a public speaker, believe me, you get really, really, really thirsty. And I take a lot of supplements, actually.
Okay.
You have to wash it out.
Yeah.
This started because I'm a world traveler, and a lot of times water's not free, or places you can get water, it's not very clean.
Yeah.
I carry this around, and the funny story is sometimes I bring this to class and I leave it behind by accident. When there's another class and the professor's like, "Oh, whose water bottle is this?" The students go, "Oh, I know who that bottle is," because no one else carries these bottles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So now you have three main points.
Yeah.
I want you in your own perspective to pick what do you think would be the most attention grabbing one. Let's have that first, and then what do you think is the bam? This is like the coolest point for you, and then let's kind of see if the order is what it is, or if you like to reorder it.
Let's see. I guess I would do the water jug as one.
Right.
Because it is tied to traveling, which could segue into the green screen because you talk about traveling there and how, since you haven't been able to, you transform your background so that you are at least virtually somewhere else. And then the ending point would be the banner, because I could also tell by how you described it that it's really, in alignment with your passion and why you do what you do.
Perfect. Do you have standing capabilities in your room like I did?
Standing capabilities. Yes.
All right.
I have to raise, though, my computer really quick because you won't be able to see everything if I do. And, so what is because you asked me, what is your attention grabbing?
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. So on the board, we'll just write first time, because it's the first time that you're meeting me, right? So we'll just write first as the attention grabber. It doesn't always have to. Oh, you're a lefty. No way.
I am.
Oh my gosh, I love lefties.
Oh.
There's only
Go ahead. Sorry.
there's only 7 to 10% of you in the world.
We're like unicorns.
Yeah. You know what? Next time, if you have time to do this again, I'm gonna write lefty because I'm actually ambidextrous.
Are you really?
I am, and I could show you later.
Yeah.
I would have to erase the thing, but believe me,
Okay.
that's why we feel so connected. Okay, because of our left-handedness. Oh, and the final one, I'm gonna have you, instead of ending with a statement, let's have you end with a question.
Okay.
So, what in a boring one would be like, so would you like to meet John? And then answering, no, not really. So I want you to pick a question that you find would engage the audience to really be thought-provoking and, emotionally stimulating. And you can come up with that question, whatever it is that you want to end with.
So that is in lieu of the closing line that you asked me to give
Yes.
you. I'm
Uh-huh.
doing an ending question.
Right.
Okay.
Right, class. There are different ways to start your speech and end your speech. We have the one word that we talked about. We had the one statement, and now you're learning the one question. So whatever question you have in mind, just go for that. Can you move the camera a little bit down so that we can see? Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right. So you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. I'll set the timer for you, and we'll just keep a run. Now, what are you aiming for? You aiming to do like a 1 minute thing, 2 minutes? I think 2 minutes, or we'll see what happens. All right, but it's all here for you.
Yes. We'll see what happens because this is very much on the fly, and I have not done anything like this ever. So.
Well, that's
Here you
exciting.
go.
For you. Okay. All right. You ready? And
Yep.
go ahead.
First, your first time doing anything, your first time meeting someone, your first time on a date, you don't know how it's going to go, but you just show up and you go with it anyways. And I feel that is a motto that John lives by. His travels, he's had a lot of firsts, but he shows up with curiosity and presence, which has allowed him to go many incredible places and have a lot of incredible experiences. Like, one thing you probably just saw is this ginormous water jug. I mean, the man you would think is a camel or a lizard, I don't know, that he needs so much water. But through his travels, he has learned, right, that there's a lot of places on this earth, unfortunately, that don't have clean water, or you have to pay for water. So why worry about that when you can have and invest into a gallon-sized water jug and never have to worry about water again? And because he loves to travel, this last year has been very disheartening for him. He even mentioned the word feeling a bit depressed because he can't travel. So he took it upon himself to get bring the places to him by creating a virtual world within his space. So he's created a lot of green screens in his office so he could transform his background to wherever he wants to go. And he uses it as a great tool for speakers as well. And so because he loves to travel and is very much into teaching and helping others evolve, he has created a very unique logo for his company. One that shows the evolution of a speaker, starting from being shrimpy and small and scared when you first start speaking, and then evolving into a tiger that has presence and shows command, then into actually speaking into it looks almost like a dragon towards the end, right? Because your words are powerful. Words are actually become bigger. As you see, that side of the logo is bigger than the whole side of the animal, right? Because you're evolving into something that is practically mythical, something that is strong, something that no matter what you encounter, you'll be able to face because you have the tools and the know-how to go in and command the space. So this is John, and who wouldn't want John as your personal speaking coach? This man has traveled, so why not? I don't know. How did I do?
Great. All right. Class, give a standing ovation. I don't care how you're watching this on an airplane that says don't stand. You all got to stand for that. So, Kristy, it is 2:30 my time, and you are, wow, still at 11:30 your time. You got to bounce soon, right? Like really soon?
No, I can hang out for a little bit more.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, then we can evolve to the next step of this,
Okay,
if that's cool with you. But class,
sure.
make sure you give a round of applause for Kristy because, and do you promise to tell the truth that we've never met before today?
We have never met before today.
Okay.
I didn't even know I was doing this today. So this is
Right.
very much spontaneous.
But I do have a question, and it's curious. In class, this is what I mean by get to know your partners and have fun. I am curious. So somehow we were Facebook friends.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know how, but you know how Facebook works, right?
Yeah.
But I'm really grateful that we were. I just know that on my birthday, class, which is February 27th, by the way, do remember that, you messaged me a really wonderful happy birthday. So, what, if you even remember, do you wish every random person a happy birthday, or how did that come about? Because I just found that to be really surprisingly endearing from a person I actually didn't know that I was actually friends with on Facebook.
Well, because of what I do and what I'm passionate about doing with others, I love connecting with people who love helping others, right? I think, as you know, John, a huge skill to have in this world is being able to network and to connect, and specifically to connect with people who are, I guess, on that same vibrational wavelength, if you will, as you. And so when Facebook reminds me, hey, it's so and so birthday, I do scroll and I decide, well, who do I want to wish a happy birthday to, right? Of the people that it's suggesting that it's their birthday, I pick and choose who I want to wish a happy birthday to. And because I love seeing your travels and your journeys and your passion for helping others, that is why I make sure to wish you a happy birthday every year since
Oh,
we've become friends.
well, I'm really blessed, and I'll make sure that I find out when your birthday is, which is what?
It is March 18th.
March 18th. There's no one off the top of my head that has that birthday, so I'll find a new way to engrave in
And
the memory somehow.
you're February 27th.
Yes, I am.
So we're both Pisces.
Wait, you're March 18th, you said, right?
Yes.
Pisces. Okay, wow. I didn't know Pisces extended that far.
Yes. It's actually till like March 21st or 22nd.
Is it? Okay, so I'll keep in
Yeah.
mind. Sometime when it's around my birthday, I'll be like, gotta hand over the torch at some point. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna make one final video, and then you have enough tutorials. So I'm gonna stop this one.